The house goes in my name next week, my mother-in-law Janet announced at dinner. I already called a lawyer. I nearly dropped my fork. What house? Your house. The one you and Bradley bought. It's too big for just you two anyway. My husband Bradley kept eating his chicken, silent as always when his mother spoke. We're not giving you our house, I said. Janet laughed. Not giving. Just adding me to the deed. For tax purposes. Bradley understands. Bradley nodded while cutting his meat. He hadn't even looked up. We'd been married 2 years. Janet had made every day of it a test. She had keys to our place, came over whenever she wanted, and regularly told people I'd trapped her precious son with pregnancy. We didn't have kids. We weren't even trying yet. I've already moved some things into the master bedroom, she continued. You two can take the guest room. You move things into our bedroom? It has the best light. I need good light for my puzzles. I looked at Bradley. He was now very interested in his green beans. We're not moving to the guest room, I said. Of course you are. I'm the elder. I get the bigger room. What Janet didn't know was that we didn't own the house. We were renting. The actual owners, the Johnsons, lived in Florida, and we'd been house sitting for 3 years while they figured out if they wanted to sell. The deal was, we paid reduced rent and maintained everything. Janet had seen the place once, declared we'd bought it, and never listened when we corrected her. I'll need you both out by Thursday, Janet said. I'm having the floors redone. The floors are new, I said. They're the wrong color. I want white oak. You can't redo floors in a house you don't own. I will once my name's on it. Bradley, tell her. Bradley mumbled something about checking with someone first. Janet pulled out her phone and showed me a contact. This is my contractor. He's starting Thursday. $8,000. You're paying, obviously. Obviously? Bradley's money is my money. I raised him. The next day, Janet showed up with a moving truck. She had 2 men carrying in furniture while Bradley was at work. Where should we put the piano? One mover asked. Living room, Janet directed. Move their cheap couch to the garage. I called Bradley. He didn't answer. He never did when his mother was involved. By evening, our living room was completely rearranged. Janet's furniture everywhere. Our wedding photos replaced with pictures of Bradley as a child. Much better, she said, admiring her work. This place finally looks respectable. Mr. Johnson called me that night. Their security system had been alerting them to all the activity. Is everything okay? We saw trucks and people we don't recognize. I explained about Janet. She thinks you own the house. She won't listen when we explain. Interesting. We're actually flying up tomorrow. Our buyer wants to do a final walkthrough. Buyer? We decided to sell. Closing is next month. We were going to tell you this weekend. Give you plenty of time to find a new place. Janet's planning to renovate on Thursday. She's planning to renovate our house that we're selling. She thinks it's ours. Mr. Johnson laughed. This should be interesting. Thursday morning, Janet arrived with contractors. 3 trucks full of workers and materials. She was directing them like a general. Floors first, she commanded. Then the kitchen. I want marble counters. The doorbell rang. The Johnsons stood there with the younger couple. Who are you? Janet demanded. We own this house, Mrs. Johnson said. No, my son owns this house. Your son rents from us, Mr. Johnson said. And these are the new owners, the Patels. Janet turned to me. What are they talking about? We tried to tell you. We rent. We don't own. That's impossible. Bradley said you bought it. Bradley never said that. The contractor approached. Ma'am, should we start loading the materials? Yes, get to work. Janet snapped. No, Mr. Johnson said firmly. No work. This is our property. I'm calling Bradley, Janet announced. Bradley finally answered. On speaker. Tell them we own the house, Janet demanded. We don't own it, Mom. What? We rent. I told you that 2 years ago. You said you had a house. We do. We rent a house. That's not the same thing. The contractor was already packing up. Lady, you said you owned this place. This is fraud. I'm not paying for this wasted time, Janet said. Someone's paying, he replied. I've got 8 guys here. Travel time, gas, that's $3,000 minimum. Janet looked at me. You'll cover this. I didn't hire them. The Patels were whispering to each other. Mr. Patel spoke up. We'd like to continue our walkthrough. Everyone else needs to leave. Janet's piano was still in the living room. The movers wanted another $500 to move it back out. She's staying with her sister now. The piano's still at the moving company, racking up storage fees. We found a new apartment. Didn't tell her the address.